After a 10-inning duel, it was a very interesting game, but the Adirondack Mechanic 5's come away with 4 runs in that top of the inning, and they win that game 11-7. Looking at the current standings, it is 3-2 now for the Mechanic 5's, 2-3 for the Spiral K Bunnies. Seeing some more offense from our Bunnies, but I think you're going to know Anachu's been a heck of a pitcher.
Absolutely. I mean, I keep saying it, and I'll say it again. The pitching duel has been uneven at best.
Well, we'll see what happens in this next game. It is going to be the Spiral K Bunnies once again as the home team as we play game number 2 of our 4th of July doubleheader. And along me once again for this is Moon Risen Phoenix. Are you ready?
Born ready. Let's do this.
All right. But first, before we do this, let's get it out there. All right, who is winning game number 6? Is it the Spiral K Bunnies or is it the Adirondack Mechanic 5's?
I think I see what you're on to there, Rick.
What am I on to?
You're gonna offer our interesting viewers a chance to my goodness. I'm gonna draw a bit of a
It is
point
a
here.
carrot.
Chat there.
It is a carrot prediction seed as we will listen to some of these special words from some of our sponsors. All right, what are the keys to the game, Moon Risen Phoenix?
If you're the Bunnies, make absolutely sure that your pitching is not going to drop the ball again, because goodness knows that they have more often than not. Other than that, all credit is due to the top of the Bunnies lineup. However, the 6, 7, and 8 could use a little bit of a boost. Likewise, I think there is a bit of a soft spot in the Mechanic 5's lineup, and as far as hitting goes,
yeah, but you have to say that Angel of Sin has kind of cleaned that up on the hitting side. Came in with just over a 100 average and had 3 hits in that game.
Absolutely, I believe it was an 0.66 prior to the game. Now it's anything but that 0.66.
Yeah, a solid 3-4. It was a 3-4.
5.
3 for 5, yeah. All right. I think we're done with our prediction.
Just about done, and they seem a tad one-sided.
Yeah, they do. They really do. All right, welcome back here to the Bun. It is Adirondack Rick, Moon Risen Phoenix, call of game number 6, the second game of our doubleheader. The Adirondack Mechanic 5's versus the Spiral K Bunnies. Let's have the starting lineups here as you see them on your screen. Let's play some ball. Let's start off here. The Adirondack Mechanic 5 starting off with T. Murdoch. In the first game of the doubleheader, T. Murdoch was on base 4 out of 6 times.
Absolutely. If we talk about people that need to pick it up for the Mechanic 5s, T. Murdoch definitely not one of them.
Had a home run, also 3 doubles in that game. This time hits it right straight to Fred for the first out.
Absolutely. Here's Crimson Avex, 227 hitter, 3 jacks so far this season, but that one goes right to Shot Ninja, out number 2.
Quick put out on the 6-3. Now here is Bizzle, 4 home runs on the season. Right through the middle, diving for it was Fred, but can't come up with it. On with the single is Bizzle.
Absolutely. However, Smilefires with a strong enough arm to keep Bizzle at first. Malchior hits it foul. 0-1 pitch coming up to the catcher for the Mechanic 5's.
Going over towards that, it is out of here. Melchior getting the scoring going.
Early on, and it's already 2-0 for the Mechanic 5.
Here's Silly Person. Silly Person had a home run in the last game, back in the 7th inning. Pops this up.
Has 4 so far this season, but will that get down?
It does.
Will. And oh my goodness, Silly Person almost didn't get back to first.
Here's Angela Sin, who's got their average raised up to 200 after that day we're talking about in game 1. Pops it up, though. Fred right immediately underneath it to make the catch. Side retired. So 1 left on base. 2 hits. 3 hits, that is. 2 runs. As we reach the bottom of the first, it is 2-0 for the Adirondack Mechanic 5's. Similar start to how that first game went between the two with the 2 runs.
I was just about to get to that, Rick. We'll see if the if history repeats itself.
We start things off with Smilefires. Smilefires hit 2 home runs, a 4 RBI game for the leadoff position for the Bunnies as we start off the bottom of the first. The center fielder with a .520 average hits us over for a base hit over towards the wall. Smilefires will round first, head over towards second with a stand-up double.
They're well in time, and Smilefire is developing into another threat. I believe Smilefires is now the
that's not in time.
No, fortunately, there is the arm lacking on the putout.
Right through the gap, and we have bases loaded.
Bases loaded with nobody out. Z-Man now with a chance to really do some damage. Batting .347.
Right down the line, gets 1 out, but couldn't double up.
Wow.
How do you not get that? That should have been a double up.
Tracy, meanwhile.
Pops it up.
But it wasn't. Look out.
It is going to be out of here for a grand slam.
Grand slam for Yarn Dragon Tracy, and the Bunnies are up 4-2. I mean, we're talking all about Smilefires for the Bunnies. Do not forget about Yarn Dragon Tracy. My goodness. Striking back with a vengeance.
Drew a conclusion lanes out to the shortstop, and that's 2 away. Lotta Bean fires over to first, and just in time to retire the side.
Oh my goodness. We might have to look at the instant replay on that one. That was close.
There it is on your screen, and just in time to retire the side.
I think we can look at hundredths of a second at that point. But
they do get 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, nobody left at the end of 1. It is 4-2 in favor of the Spiral Cave Bunnies here on the Bun.
Absolutely. And I see chat referring to what was a pitcher's duel in game 1. I'm not so sure this one's going to be a pitcher's duel at this point. What did you say, Rick?
Yeah, I think we are going to have a slugfest, just like it was game 2 of our doubleheader, although it's kind of one-sided the way that slugfest went.
Oh, absolutely. My goodness, I remember that one.
But we'll see how it goes as we have the 7, 8, and 9 hitters, starting with Mike as a fighter.
Who has enjoyed a pretty good game 1 of our doubleheader. Let's see if it continues here in game 2.
scored a run double in that 10th inning that helped push the Mechanic 5's in front. Otherwise, it was kind of a rough game for Mike as a Fighter, hitting to 2 double plays. As Mike as a Fighter awaits the first delivery from Moonrisen Phoenix. Over third base side, drew a conclusion, fires to first to put the first away.
Absolutely, there is out number 1. Here is Lana being in that 454 clip. Tells the story, but it is Shock Ninja with a rapid put out, 2 away.
And we are already going to the bench as Anachu is done for the day.
Oh, goodness. I'm surprised at that one, however. Archangel Sax now on. And 3 unassisted. It's 1-2-3 for the Mechanic 5's in the second. 4-2 for the Spiral Cave Bunnies.
As we get the strongest arm.
Strongest arm
in
by
a
country mile.
So,
Bunnies better be ready.
Bunnies come up here with the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. All Dog coming up first. All Dog had 3 singles, scored a run in that 9th inning to help come back against the Mechanic 5's. Don't know how that finished.
Maybe I spoke too soon about these 7 and 8 hitters for the Bunnies needing a bit of work. All Dog definitely picking it up.
As we get things back going with All Dog, awaiting the first delivery from Anachu that is inside ball 1. Anachu is a 150 earned run average this season, the best in the league. As this goes in for a base hit, it's going to go over to the wall. All Dog rounds first, heading over to second. It's going to be in with a double.
And again, All Dog makes me eat my words. Definitely showing up here for this doubleheader.
Moonrisen Phoenix pops us up underneath of this crim for the first out. I have no idea. As we go back to Smile Fires, had a double to lead off the first inning.
And we all know how that first inning ended up.
It's over the head and into the field. It's a base hit.
And All Dog's
Rounding
got some
third,
legs.
heading on home. A stand-up double for Smile Fires. It's an RBI double. And it is 5-2.
Captain 1977 up next. And that one might get into the outfield. It gets down.
I am surprised that the shortstop did not get that, but we do have Smile Fire staying at second. Captain goes to first, and this through the middle, base hit. We are loaded.
Loaded and okay. There was, I believe that was not All Dog, but here is Z-Man. Bases juiced here in the second.
Smile Fire's at third, Captain at second. Trying to go home, and they get Smile Fires retired.
Here's a problem, though, Rick. Look who's up.
Yarn Dragon Tracy, who hit a grand slam first time up.
2 outs and
Popped
the bases.
it up.
Popped
This
it
will
up.
not
I don't
have
think
the
this has the
distance.
distance.
It's going to be
It does
caught
not.
by Bizzle for the third outside, retired, so they leave him loaded. But
Some damage done.
1 run on 4 hits, no errors, 3 left on base. It is 5-2 in favor of the Spiral Cave Bunnies after 2 here on the Bun. How's this game going for you there, Moonrisen?
I mean, it's going well, not for the reason you're thinking, and we will not unveil that reason on the air.
Your team is in the lead, that's the reason.
One of them.
No, that is the reason.
Officially, yes. Okay.
Yes, thank you. I'm helping you out with this one.
Yes, you are. Absolutely.
All right.
Shall we get to the top of the third?
In just a moment. We shall, in just a moment. T. Murdoch's going to be first up to bat. See, we've got to wait out this minute while people are staring at ads about Doritos and Pizza Hut and other various sponsors.
While you could be listening to us speak about another sponsor for today's game, Helmasaur Wax. Because turtle wax doesn't exist in this universe, you need something better sometimes. Helmasaur Wax. Thank you, Chad.
Top of the third inning, at the top of the lineup for the Mechanic 5's. On for the call, here's Moonrise and Phoenix.
T. Murdoch's been a threat for the Mechanic 5's. Let's see what happens here. First pitch, and does this have the distance?
No, it doesn't.
No, it does not. Out number 1.
Fly out to Captain for the first out.
Here's Crimson Avex, 217 hitter, and that one. Shot Ninja under it. Out number 2.
Moonrisen trying to get the second straight 1-2-3 inning, but not this time as it goes up the middle.
Bizzle has been a main threat for the Mechanic 5's. Second to perhaps this man, Malchior, the catcher, already doing some major damage.
Oh, he's going to be back up to bat after this. So
yep,
that is caught stealing on Bizzle, and we'll see Malchior back up to bat next time up. So, middle of the third, it is 5-2 in favor of the Spiral Cave Bunnies. A big caught stealing to remove the base runner. And Malchior will come up with a chance to solo jacket in the top of the fourth.
Or at least to get on base.
I mean, yeah, there's that possibility too. It was a big second inning for the Spiral Cave Bunnies, but how will the third go? Let's find out. Let's get you through the action right now. Onichu on the mound, but drew a conclusion. Way inside, ball 1.
And
you thought it was going to hit.
Just got out of the way, yeah.
Ball 2.
And
Ball
3 inside.
Good restraint by Drew. And that is ball 4. Drew conclusions on 4 straight pitches.
And here is Shock Ninja. 5th straight ball.
Ball 5. Popped it up. This is
that
over
might get
for
down.
a base hit. But they're going to get one out.
Yep, because of the goodness.
Force out.
Drew a conclusion.
Force out.
Yep, force out indeed. Aldog now up to bat, enjoying quite the resurgence.
Oh,
Does it again.
Hit.
That is a rope to left field. Aldog on base. I believe, what is that, 5 for 6 in this doubleheader?
5 for 7. Right through, base hit.
And wait
back
a
to
minute.
the wall.
The pitcher's duel goes the other way? Consider me surprised.
Rounding third, heading on home is All-Dog or Shock Ninja to score. All-Dog over to third. Moonrisen Phoenix to second is a double, RBI double.
Oh, that one's not going to stay fair. Will it stay out of the mid of Bizzle? Absolutely not. Bizzle with the big leg. Out number 2.
Here's Captain. 2 singles already. This over towards the left field side, but underneath it is Mike is a fighter to retire the side.
But some more damage done to the Mechanic 5's. Spiral Cave Bunnies up 4, 6-2 going into the fourth.
1 run, 2 hits, no errors. And that was, I believe, 2 left on base. Have the heart of the lineup coming up here for the Mechanic 5's as we head into the 4th inning, as we could talk about more of our sponsors. We could talk about the breadsmiths of, let me see, the breadsmiths, what can we call them? The breadsmiths of the Kakariko Village, the swordsmiths. Because
sometimes you just need a knife.
When you need things to be sharpened up, trust the breadsmiths of Kakariko Village. Open unless one of them disappears.
Which turns out to be fairly often, but we don't talk about that.
Lana Bean asking how their character is doing. In this doubleheader, Lana Bean has been caught stealing twice, but has hit the only triple we have seen this season.
That is not a small stat there.
All right, 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up here in the top of the fourth, starting up with Melchior. Hit a big home run last time up. Although last time up was in the first inning, was up last time when another caught stealing attempt happened. And this will be over to Yarn Dragon Tracy, who will make the first out of the inning.
Next up, Silly Person, 428 batter so far this season, a 94 mile an hour laser. Strike one.
I have a better sponsor plug thanks to Anna Chu. We'll get to that in just a moment. Silly Person swings over to the first, 3 unassisted. Kakariko Breadsmith Cutlery. So good it turns your sword into butter. Here's Angel the Sin. Over to Fred. Fires to Z-Man. Side retired. A 1-2-3 inning for Moonrisen Phoenix. And we're going to have a relief pitcher. Anichu needs some help as we reach the bottom of the fourth.
The league leader in pitching having a bad day at the office here in game number 6 of this season. But I believe it is time we move on to the bottom of the fourth. And if the Mechanic 5's are to get anywhere close to this game, they need a 1-2-3 and dating it now against the heart of the Bunnies lineup.
And that's probably the part of the reason why they have gone to their substitute pitcher, Anachu 4, with an 8-10 earn run average. Fred hoping to pounce on that. Fred has been on base twice this game, 2 singles.
Perhaps a league leader in average, batting a .576.
We'll check those numbers at the end of this game. Fred looks at a couple of balls. Inside, ball 2.
And
right over the corner, strike
corner.
1. Fred fouls it away for strike 2.
2-2.
How about the crowd here? They're enjoying themselves at this ballpark.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got another full house here tonight, and we've got a 3-2 count. Payoff pitch to come. And
Pops it up.
Pops it up.
Bizzle underneath it to make the catch. 1 away.
And had Bizzle not made it, Angela Sin right behind him, able to take over. However, Z-Man blasts one to right field. He is on base for Yarn Dragon Tracy.
Yarn Dragon Tracy hit a grand slam first time up this over towards right or left center and caught by Mike is a Fighter for 2 away. Here's Drew a conclusion. Hits it to Lana Bean, fires the second side, retired.
And that will do it for the Bunnies in the fourth. Still up 6-2, but here comes some dangerous hitters here for the Mechanic 5's.
No runs, 1 hit. And a 6-2 in favor of the home team, which is not something we've had much. We haven't had the ability to say all that much during this first 6 games of the season.
I could say maybe we've seen it 4 times.
Yeah, there was a couple of times when the home team has had the lead, but this is the first time we had. I mean, we had it back in game 1. That was where the Bunnies had the lead, but lost in the 8th inning. So anything can still happen. As we will start off with the 7, 8, and 9 hitters, starting off with Mike is a Fighter in the top of the 5th. Take it away, Moonrisen Phoenix.
Mike is a Fighter, showing some good arms from left field, but let's see how he does at the plate. Right back to left field. Nice hit, and it's on base for the leadoff hitter here in the 5th. Next up, Lana Bean
434 hitter, 3 home runs.
And well outside for ball 1.
Over towards that. Oh, sliding by Drew. Conclusion. 1 out, but only can get the 1 out.
Still better that than the alternative. Drew a conclusion. Again, a fielding gem. That's popped up by Anochu. Yarn Dragon Tracy gets under it. Out number 2.
It's at the top of the lineup. Here's T. Murdoch getting this deep over towards center field. Smile fires underneath it at the warning track. Side retired.
Goodness, dangerous shots by the Mechanic 5's, but that 6-2 lead holds.
So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We are now through 4.5 here on this July the 4th, game 2 of the doubleheader. The home team leads 6-2.
We've got the 7, 8, and 9 hitters for the Bunnies up here in the 5th. Leading it off, your shortstop, Shock Ninja.
Shock Ninja scored a run last time up. What Shock Ninja can do with a 166 average right now. Bottom of the 5th begins with the first delivery by Anachu. Popped up, trying to get through the gap, and it is going to be coming on in to Mike is a Fighter. Nice run for Mike is a Fighter to get the first out.
Here's All Dog. And that one, well, good thing there was nobody on. Unlike what happened in the tent in game 1. But we don't talk about that.
Phoenix gets in for a base hit.
That's not something we've heard too often, is it?
We said it back in the 3rd inning. You batted in a run.
Again, not something we talk about too often. Smile Fires is up.
Pops it up over towards right field. It is going to be caught by Bizzle for the 3rd out.
And that is it for the Bunnies. That is it for the 5th inning.
A lot of quick innings here.
1 hit for the Bunnies. That lead stays 6-2 as, oh goodness, this could be a critical inning here for the Mechanic 5's. 2, 3, and 4 up next.
Fifth inning done. Krim coming up to bat. Krim has not been on base since getting that single back in the 7th inning. That was the real turnaround inning in the first game of the doubleheader. Had a single there. Was on base twice. Was 1 for 5 back in game 1 of this doubleheader. As we get ready for the 6th inning with Krim, 208 hitter, 3 home runs on the season. Down the left field line, this will be a base hit. Back to the wall, and picking it up is Captain to keep Krim at first. Popped up towards left.
Popped up. Captain under it.
Makes the
out
catch.
Number 1.
Here's Melchior. We know what Melchior could do, but hits it over to second, over to first. Double play, side retired.
A 6-4-3 ends the threat for the Mechanic 5's. And
a lot of fast innings.
Absolutely. Goodness, there's been, short of that first inning, it's been pretty quick, yes.
No runs, 1 hit, nobody left on base. End of 6 or middle of the 6th. It is 6-2 in favor of the Spiral K Bunnies here on the Bun. Adirondack Rick being joined by Moonriz and Phoenix. What have you been enjoying about this series so far?
This series, it's been a nice mesh of absolute fireworks and pitching duels. And as much as we've enjoyed the pitching duels, quite frankly, but it's you never know what to expect from these two teams. You think something's going to happen, and suddenly the game just says no.
Starting things off here in the home 6, Captain's going to be up first. 2 singles.
2 singles and a 448 clip right now. Let's see what Onichi can do here on the mound.
Yeah, we'll talk more about how this series has been as Captain flies it over towards the pitcher. Nice reflexes by Onichi to get the first out.
Indeed.
Lanavine firing it over to first. That's 2 away.
Absolutely. And in 2 pitches, here's Z-Man. Base is empty for a 346 hitter.
Pops it up.
And that's
getting
not going to have the
underneath
distance.
Underneath it is Angel of Sin. Side retired. That was 3 pitches.
Yep. And these 3 innings brought to you by the Dongo Letter. Because how else do you think we made Link's tunics?
I can't argue. I can't argue with that at all. 6-2 in favor of the Spiral Cape Bunnies. So as we get ready for the top of the 7th, let's get it back to the question that I was asking in the middle of the 6th. What have you enjoyed about this Baseball Stars series so far?
As I said, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, one moment you think you're headed for a pitcher's duel, the next something happens and it's anything but a pitcher's duel.
And it also is the fact that chat has themselves involved in this game because they're characters.
Absolutely right.
But who knows how this is going to go. This is game number 6 of 31 during the course of this entire month. A couple of double headers early on to give me room in case things fall apart in the middle of the month when, who knows? I mean, me and Iceman were in the Cross Keys, the co-op Cross Keys. Our next race is Monday, going to be at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Wish us the best of luck on that one.
Absolutely. I mean, you guys are courageous just for playing Cross Keys. Let's be completely honest here. I see you guys playing Cross Keys and I'm just going, I don't want to touch this. Not a chance.
And then we have the main Cross Keys tournament that's going to be starting up this month as well. So this is the reason why we've got several double headers early on to give buffer room in case I have to be like, okay, this day we have to do the Cross Keys tournament, this day we have to do this day we have to do that. So I'm just trying to give myself a little bit of buffer room. And of course, as we mentioned before, something else coming up later this month, but we'll talk about that when we get to the end of the 7th, because the top of the 7th, Moon Risen Phoenix, is done with the warm-up tosses. Let's begin the top of the 7th, Moon Risen Phoenix. The silly person at bat.
Absolutely, your first baseman having themselves a series so far.
Bobbed it over towards right field. This is out of here.
It is gone, and the lead is cut to 3. Silly person with a solo shot the lead off the 7th. And here is Angel of Sin looking to do a bit more, but oh my goodness, the reaction speed lacking by the pitcher, and Angel of Sin is on. And that'll do it for the starting pitcher for the Bunnies here today.
Yeah, I think the manager saw enough out of that reaction speed. Over to second, that's 1. Over to first, and not in time, but they do get the lead runner.
Angel of Sin showing the wheels, getting out of that double play.
Over to second, that's it. Over to first,
and
double play.
That you can only give Drew Conclusion so many chances.
Rub out that first that second base runner. So 2 hits, 1 run, no errors, nobody left on base, but they do cut into that lead. It is now 6-3 in favor of the Spiral Cape Bunnies as we hit the 7th inning stretch. And you know what that means, Moon Risen Phoenix.
You get an influx of customers at the oh goodness,
the concession stands.
That is the word I was looking for. Thank you.
No, I mean, yes, we do, but there's also people that want something called Take Me Out to the Ball Game. That's not going to happen today.
No, look, because you do not want me to sing. Not tonight.
Okay, so tomorrow then.
Maybe?
Let's put it this way. Maybe at the end of the month.
Maybe, yes.
We'll see. All right, bottom of the 7th inning, Yarn Dragon Tracy first up to bat as we begin the home 7th with the Bunnies leading 6-3.
And Yarn Dragon Tracy with that grand slam in the first, a big reason why, but that's going back. It's not back enough. Malchior's under it for out number 1.
Here's Drew Conclusion. Hits it inside, picked up by Lana Bean, but not in time.
Drew Conclusion, most known for his work in the field. On base this time. Shot Ninja.
Pops it up. Here comes Mike is a fighter underneath it for the first out.
Second out, actually.
Second out, rather.
Yep. Yarn Dragon Tracy flight out to the catcher. And this is a fly out to Mike is a fighter to end the 7th. We're on to the 8th. 6-3 for the Spiral Cave Bunnies as Archangel Sax now on to pinch hit to lead off the 8th.
Yeah, I'm noticing that they are getting ready for that as we have a moment here with the warm-up tosses. This is where Mechanic 5's had a very big inning back in the first game of this series. See how things go with Archangel Sax to lead off this 8th inning for the away Mechanic 5's. So, as I mentioned before, part of this stream is also brought to you by the Streamerversary. 10th anniversary of streaming coming up here towards the end of the month. Look forward to giving you some of the highlights of 10 years of streaming, replay some of the things that perhaps I did back during those 10 years, and more. Stay tuned for details, because I don't have those details just yet. Do you think I should come up with those details soon?
Maybe, because the month's only going to last so long.
Nah, I'm gonna freeze time.
I look forward to seeing how.
Want to see how? Want to see how? We're gonna use our fingers like this.
Perhaps. Oh, goodness. Don't use that, Rick.
All right. Top of the 8th. Take it away, Moonrise and Phoenix.
First up to bat, our pinch hitter, Archangel Sax. And strike 1 as Archangel Sax chases it in the dirt.
Doesn't get fooled by that pitch outside. Ball 1, 1-1. Hit over third base side. Drew a Conclusion. Fires over to first for the first out.
Absolutely. And T. Murdoch next up. And Murdoch's been a huge threat for the Mechanic 5's. Already has a home run this game, I believe.
No, that was in the first game of the doubleheader. Has flown out 3 times this game. Had 3 doubles and a home run back in the first game.
That would be what I'm remembering.
Hit down the right field line, but foul.
1 and 2. We'll do it again. Screwball lands just outside. 2-2 pitch.
Hit over up the middle for a base hit. So T. Murdoch finally breaks the 0-3 slump and is on with 1 out as we go to Krim.
Krim pops it up, but will that get into the hole?
Yes, it will.
It sure will. 2 on now.
And now the tying run is at the bat here with Bizzle, who's hit 4 home runs this season.
That's a threat for the Mechanic 5's. Not just that, but a double play would not go unwelcome for the Bunnies right now.
Definitely could use
because
that.
on deck, is Malchior.
Pop this over towards left field.
Does that have the distance?
And it does have the distance. We are tied.
Barely. And we're tied up 6-all. It's a new game. And Malchior now.
It's the silver, and this is out of here as well.
And it's gone. And just like that, again, stop me if you've heard of this before, but the Bunnies pitching drops the ball again.
Here's Silly Person. One away. Hits us over towards the right field side. Triple home run. Second straight home run for Silly Person. It's now 8-6 here in the top of the 8th.
And blink and you'll miss it. One moment the home team looks good for their first win of the season, and the next back behind the 8 ball again.
In the 8th inning too. Here's Mike as a fighter. Reach on a fielder's choice last time up. This deep to center. Oh my! 4 home runs this inning. And here's Lanavine, who hits this over and makes the catches. Captain side retired. But not before 6 runs. Makes it a 9-6 game. And we'll have some pinch hitting action coming up here when we hit the bottom of the 8th after this on the Bun.
And this break brought to you by Vitreous Eye Care, because it's so good, you'll grow extra eyes.
Six runs on 6 hits. That was a rough inning. It's
rough when, you haven't seen this every single game.
Yeah, I know. And this is shades similar to how the first inning went, or the first game went. But we're going to start off with a pinch hitter, as Moon Risen Phoenix will be hit for by Zelga.
You can hit him with the cane, too.
Here we go. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Moon Risen Phoenix.
Zelga-san trying to get the Bunnies back in the game. Let's see how this goes against Onochu.
This deep to center. It's out of here.
And Zelga-san again causing some damage to the Mechanic 5's. Bunnies within 2.
9-7 now the score. Bottom of the 8th, top of the lineup. Here's Smile Fires.
And here's Smile Fires. That will not have the distance. Bizzle under it. That's out number 1 here in the
there for Bizzle. One away. Here's Captain. Down the left field line. That's fair.
That is fair. Just barely. Gotta respect the arm of the outfield, though. As Fred Coughlin now comes up.
Here's Fred. This is deep. This is
blasted.
Out of here. Tie game.
We're tied. What is this game there, Rick? Goodness, I don't know which bench is more concerned at this point.
The Bunnies are excited over on their side. Here's Z-Man over towards the right field side, but caught by Bizzle for the second out.
But here's Yarn Dragon Tracy, and she's done some damage already today. Let's see what happens here. Ball 1 outside.
Tracy waits the delivery of the 1-0 and takes it inside, ball 2. This a laser shot off the wall.
Right
for a
off
single.
the wall.
Here's Drew conclusion. Hit a single last time up. Fouls this
Oh.
away.
Nicely hit, but not quite.
0-1. Down the left field line
Down
for
the
a base hit.
line. And again,
He's affecting the arm. So back-to-back singles for Drew conclusion. Here's the Shock Ninja. Base hit.
and finds the hole. Aldog's been strong most of this doubleheader. Has a chance to do some big damage now.
Swings at a ball
And
in
chases
the dirt.
one in the dirt.
Just outside, ball one. 1-1, 2 away. Bottom of the 8th, tie score. Just
Ball
outside
two,
again.
Same spot. Trying to get Aldog to chase. Good discipline.
Popped it up.
And
And everyone is running on the 2 outs, and this will be under. The Mike is a fighter, makes the catch. We are tied at 9 as we head to the top of the 9th, and we are already going to be swapping out some players. You know the interesting thing about that 8th inning, Moon Risen Phoenix?
it's been the most productive inning by both teams if my
Both-
numbers serve.
Both teams batted around the lineup.
Oh goodness, I didn't expect to hear that one.
Because the way that the inning started for the Mechanic 5's in the top of the 8th, Archangel Sachs came in as a pinch hitter.
Right.
Gratitude.
And here's Archangel Sachs again to start the 9th.
And so too will the Spiral K Bunnies. They'll start with Moon Risen Phoenix on deck, but will it be Moon Risen Phoenix? We'll see in just a few. But as we head to the top of the 9th, it is a tied score 9-9. Let's take it away, Moon Risen Phoenix, trying to see if the home team can win their first.
We'll see, but first Archangel Sachs is going to might have something to say about it.
Archangel Sachs looking that curving strike one.
Screwball there, but one strike will not do it. Neither will two. What happens here? 1-2 pitch.
1-2. Try to catch the
Oh.
corner, but doesn't. Ball 2. Swung on a miss, strike 3.
Oh my, that was
First strikeout of the game.
With those screwballs. That is hard to figure out coming out of the pitcher's glove there.
Here's T. Murdoch, scored a run last time up, hit a single, hits this over. Underneath it is Sean Dragon Tracy for the second out. Here's Krim.
Here's Crimson Avix, and if you're the Bunnies, you want to end the bleeding here, because if not, you have to deal with some heavy hitters.
This going
And,
deep,
oh
a foul.
my.
0-2 now to Krim, 2 away. Top of the 9th, 9-9 the score. Moon delivers. Roller to the shortstop. Fires to first, side retired.
And the home team's got a chance to take it home this time. One run, all they need. Onochu.
So here's the interesting thing about this, Moon Risen Phoenix. You notice that lineup there as we head to the bottom of the 9th?
This is the Mechanic 5's last pitcher.
Yes, indeed. So they're going to really need Anachu to get through the rest of this game. They have nobody else remaining on their pitching staff.
And unfortunately, you can't go to the bench for a pitcher in case it's needed.
And you can't use a position player.
Indeed.
Bottom of the 9th. Here we go. Moon Risen Phoenix at bat against Anachu. Moon, what are you looking for a pitch here?
We will see what happens, but
It overs the short and fires to first, 1 away.
absolutely the shortstop there. Good arm. And
Here's Smile Fires. 6 home runs. It's a sun left field line. Lana Bean fires to first and in time for the second out.
Just in time there as Captain comes up. trying to stop this from going to extra innings.
3 singles for Captain today. Over the head. This is going to be caught. We're going to extras for the second straight game.
Absolutely. And as we know, the Spiral Cave Bunnies, the wheels fell off last game in the 10th inning. Will history repeat itself? Stay tuned.
I don't know. History could repeat itself.
And Bizzle's here and to lead off. It's the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the Mechanic 5's. This is trouble if you're the Bunnies.
You got the 3, 4, 5 hitters for both teams coming up.
Oh dear. We're in for some fireworks potentially.
I mean, it is the 4th of July. It's the best time for fireworks.
Let's see if it happens.
What did Bizzle do last time they were up to bat?
You might know that one better than me.
3-run home run.
Yep.
Back in the 8th inning. Top of the 10th, 9-9. Moonrisen Phoenix starts off here with the Bizzle.
Let's see what happens. First pitch.
Right to Drew Conclusion, who roars over to first for the first out.
Goodness, what a toss.
One pitch, one
up
out.
Next.
Melchior hits his right line foul.
Gonna need more than one pitch this time.
Ball 1. Pitching arm's going to be in dire need as we get out of this game. Both teams having to deal with 2 back-to-back 10-inning games now.
Indeed. And
inside
now
ball
3.
3-1 delivery to Melchior. Chases in the dirt.
Jesus. Goodness, what a pitch there on a 3-1 count.
3-2. Catches the plate. Caught looking strike 3.
The screwball with the strikeout. Goodness.
Now here's Silly Person. Silly Person has hit back-to-back home runs. 7th and 8th innings.
One more oh, goodness. That was close.
Yeah, it came close to hitting Silly Person. Oh, that curves in. Nice strike by Moonrisen Phoenix.
Those screwballs, they are...
Right field line, in for a base hit. Over to the right fair. And rounding first and heading to second with a double is Silly Person.
And as much as Angel of Sin's had a good doubleheader.
Oh, gets it out. Right liner.
Goodness.
A huge out for the Bunnies.
A huge inning for the Bunnies. This was the pitcher suddenly showing up for the Bunnies. I'm a little lost for words here. The pitching showing up for the Bunnies in the 10th?
No runs. One hit. Well, here's the thing. You got your 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up here for the Bunnies. Fred, Z-Man, Yarn Dragon, Tracy. Fred last time hit a huge 2-run home run. That was in the 8th. That helped his comeback for the Bunnies as they overcame a 6-run top of the 8th.
And with that 6-run, again, the wheels just fell off, but maybe the wheels are back on and we can see the home team finally take one?
F. Coughlin with a 3 for 5 today. I have to take a look at the stats here from the first game. Fred was, if you don't count the first 3 times he was at bat in that first game, Fred is currently 5 for 7.
Oh, goodness.
Here is Fred.
Momentum.
Waiting the first pitch from Anachu, and we've got to remember, Anachu is the last pitcher available as this goes back to the wall, deep to center. Fred can't go to second, though.
Nope. The outfield arms for the Mechanic 5's have been respected.
Here's Z-Man looking at a strike 1 call. Inside ball 1. 9-9. The 4th hitter up. Dangerous Yarn Dragon
2.
Tracy on deck for the Bunnies.
Ball
3-1.
3 now.
Swung and foul, full
Oof.
count.
What will Anachu do?
It's over to second. Fires over to second for 1. Over to first, but not in time.
Oh my, that could have been a double play, and that would have been devastating.
Here's Yarn Dragon Tracy over to the second base, over to second for 1, and oh, the second base gets in the way.
Yep, and here is Drew a conclusion. 2 away now.
Down the left field line, base hit.
Oh my.
Back to the
That
wall.
is-
Rounding second, but stopping there.
Nope.
So runners on first and second.
Shock Ninja now known for their proficiency in
Back
the
to the
field.
pitcher, fires the second, side retired.
And we're going to the 11th.
E2 on base there. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on base. We're heading to 11. 9-9 the tie. We're turning it up to 11, Moonrise and Phoenix.
Absolutely, we have to do it to 11, and goodness knows what's coming for either of these teams. Mike is a fighter, Lana Bean and Anachu.
And Anachu has to hit.
Indeed.
There are no other pitchers on the lineup here for the Mechanic 5's. Top the 11th, Mike is a fighter, 333 hitter. Hit a home run last time up. Moonrise and Phoenix showing a little bit of wariness themselves.
I mean, I'm not entirely surprised
Popped
there.
it up.
That's a pop, but
And here goes Lana Bean to make drew a conclusion rather to make the first catch.
goodness. And here is Lana Bean.
Lana Bean flew out to left field last time up. Looks at this as a ball 1. Outside ball 2.
Fatigue might be coming into play here. We might see both teams with down to their last pitcher. But a screwball at 52 miles an hour is strike 1. 3-1 pitch to Lana Bean.
Outside ball 4.
And it's Anachu now.
Oh, this
What
is
a
gone.
blast, and this pitcher's duel is done. Anachu with a 2-run shot. And, I mean, again, stop me if you heard this before. The wheels,
11-9.
they're off.
Here's T. Murdoch, top of the lineup. And this is crushed and deep and gone. Is there anyone on the bench here for the Bunnies?
There is. Does it matter at this point? Probably not.
Fires to first, 2 away. I mean, we've seen the Bunnies come back. Rocket down the left field side, in for a base hit. Fizzles on, and we go to Melchior now. Up to the middle, that is a base hit. And over to third is going to be Bizzle. Here's Silly Person. 38 mile per hour.
The bench exists, Bunnies. Use it.
Strike 1.
Or don't and have this happen to you. I'm not your boss.
Here's Angel of Sin. Pops it up. Yarn Dragon Tracy underneath to retire the side. 6 runs. I'll have to double check on that. It's not the last time the Bunnies were down by 6. But just judging by the tone right now, you think this could be it for the Bunnies? Bottom of the 11th, 15-9. Hit over to the short, over to first, one away. Murdoch to Sully, 6-3. Moonrise and Phoenix over left field side. Lana Bean picks it up, but not in time. Is an infield hit for Moonrise and Phoenix. Here's Smile fires. Pops this up towards center. Underneath it, Angel of Sin, second out of the game. Here's Captain. Last chance for the Bunnies. Here goes. And that's going to do it. Moonrise and Phoenix retired at second on a caught stealing attempt. It is 15-9 in favor of the Mechanic 5's. The away team wins yet again. Your thoughts on the game there, Moonrisen?
Not fit for this channel.
Fair enough. No runs, one hit, and nobody left at the end of the 11 there. That 6-run 11th inning pulling the Mechanic 5's, and they now are 4-2 on the season. The Spiral K Bunnies at 2-4. As we take a look at the standings now in the league, every time you thought the Bunnies were going to go and win one at home for the first time, the Mechanic 5's just came back. You gotta respect the fight in the Bunnies. Just when your pitcher's out there throwing 39 mile per hour, I think that's probably where Moonrise and Phoenix is going with the comment. You need to yank them out of there. Silly Person Yarn Dragon Tracy tied 7 home runs. RBI's Yarn Dragon Tracy with 16. Ano 3 with the best ERA in the league. Moonrise and Phoenix, it's been fun. Maybe next time you come in the booth, it'll be a road game for the Spiral K Bunnies.
Maybe so. We'll see.
But for now, that is going to do it for Baseball Stars. Thank you for joining me